You got it tied up real good to the fan? No, I mean the fan.
Yeah.
All right. Can you pull, do you have a higher? Can you pull the one up from the higher, from his chin?
Oh, the fan's off.
I was going to say, it fell off the fan again, didn't it? Hopefully that'll help to get him upright. All right, is this supposed to be over this other leg? I don't even know how it's supposed to go now.
I think the legs cross. And now. Okay, smile. Going down.
Oh, he's off the fan again. He's off the fan again. The biggest thing that I love about Garfield is his attitude. You know, the Garfisms, I'd like mornings better if they started later. I hate Mondays. I really didn't set out to say, hey, I'm going to be a Garfield collector. By the time we figured out that it was really a collection, I probably had a couple thousand items.
Some collectors just keep it to themselves and never leave the house. But other collectors get together on a regular basis, go to conventions. You know, instead we just leaned into it.
I've been a Garfield collector for probably over 35 years, since about the mid-1980s. My brother had a couple things that I thought were cute, and he was getting rid of them, so I just took them over. And then I guess people saw that I had some Garfield things and then said, oh, you know, a birthday's coming up, I'm gonna get her something Garfield. My entire collection, I have well over 14,000 items, but that's counting duplicates, triplicates, many of similar items. But for the Guinness World Record, the number is 6,190. I've spent well over $60,000 collecting Garfield items. I've bought what I already have many times. A lot of times I'll turn to Rob, I'll show him a picture of it. Do I have this? He says, yeah, you do. I'm like, are you sure? I'm like, I don't think I do. I'm gonna get it just in case. If it's something that, you know, I think is a real steal for a really good price.
Prior to our marriage, it was probably maybe 1,000 or so, but the explosion started because of the invention of eBay. Garfield is not a character that you can easily find. This was the 90s and actually the 2000s at that point. And so retailers like Walmart and Target never stocked Garfield. So if you found like one stuffed animal, you know, a month, that would be a lot. But when eBay came out, you could buy anything and everything. It was just search, find, buy, search, find, buy, search, find, buy. There were weeks that we would receive 30, 40, 50 items at a time. When eBay first came out, most people were on dial-up modems. And it was painful to watch an image of something draw in. 5 minutes later, you realize that it wasn't a Garfield after all, it was a Garfield, President Garfield plate. And we were actually the first people on the block to get high-speed internet just because Kathy was tired of waiting to see the image load. And when your wife says get high-speed internet, you order high-speed internet.
I always start just with a plain Garfield search, so you see just about everything that's available. Sort by newly listed, so you see what came up most recently. That way, if somebody's listing something for a really good price, you see it before it gets to too many eyes. So I usually just scroll through pretty quick and see a lot of the same items over and over again, a lot of stuff I already have. Pins, these Garfield mugs are a dime a dozen, but I always laugh at people who think they're worth a fortune. Bicycle reflectors, a lot of basic stuff, but every once in a while you do come across something that's pretty rare. Lately I haven't been on much, but back in the day I could spend about 5 hours when I get home from work, because I always sort by newly listed up to what I've seen from whether I was on the day before or 2 days before. So I try and scroll till I come across what looks familiar, and then I'll go and I'll see what's going to be ending soonest, and then I know if there's something coming up that I'm not going to be able to be on my computer the next day, I might have to go 2 days ahead to make sure that I don't miss anything.
eBay is considered an auction, but Kathy really, she treats it as if it's a competition against herself, not against other bidders. You you can't end up having over 14,000 items if you're going to pay top dollar and be the highest bidder every time. So when no one else is paying attention, she'll just swoop in and snag it, knowing full well that if she loses at that time, it might come around again. When it comes to the actual collectible items, I mean, Kathy probably could be on any antique roadshow if it's Garfield themed and know exactly what they are and what they're worth. What's nice about a Garfield collection is it's not something you put behind velvet ropes and just stare at. Garfield items are practical in a lot of cases because tote bags and, pillowcases and sheets. In a way, you're almost stocking your house, but with a theme.